Wait. West Calaveras Boulevard at Maple Street. Wait.
So what it? What's up with it, Jamie? Yeah, we always talk about the bag and get the female that we want, but there's a curse that comes along with the bag. You know, a lot of us when we get the bag, we tend to go for women that are out of our league. But I'm just here to warn you, the women that you get are gonna be fully like gold diggers. They're not gonna have any interest in you. They're not gonna be attracted to you. Okay, because they either used to like having men that are, you know, top tier. They're used to having better looking men than you. So for them to like, you know, get with you, they're gonna be settling. And whatever, you know, when you get with them, it's gonna be based on what you can provide. It's not gonna be about your looks, but what you can provide. So you're gonna be with, you know, you're gonna be with a woman that's gonna be after you just for your money, not because she's attracted to you. That's the curse of the bag. You see, when you get the bag, yeah, you got a lot of money, you got a lot of cars, you might own property, you might have a business, you know what I'm saying? You might be filthy rich, but this woman, you know, that you're dating, you know, she's not gonna be attracted to you physically. She's gonna think that you're too old or whatever, and you're gonna find females cheating on you. You feel what I'm saying? With other men that are better looking than you and shit like that. Taller, more attractive men than you, top tier men. You're gonna find that. your female, she might, you know, be cheating behind your back with a Chad or a Tyrone. For real, you got to be prepared for that. And that's going to hurt your feelings because these top tier women are easy to fall in love with. When you get with them, they're so beautiful. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, be prepared for, like, even if you have the bag, she gonna slip out on you and she gonna cheat on you with a Chad or a Tyrone. Just remember that. When you get with a top tier female and you got a lot of money, that's not gonna make her more attracted to you physically. She's only after you because of your bread. Just remember that. Man, I want some noodles or something. That's what I want. I want some noodles. I want a cup of noodles. You feel what I'm saying? What's up with it, Sean Breezy? What's up with it, baby? So it's not gonna be all cookies and cream when you get with these women when you got the bag. It don't matter how much money that you have, bruh. It don't matter how much money you have. You can have $1 billion, but it's not gonna make her any more attracted to you. The money, it doesn't make her physically. She's used to dating Chads and Tyrones. So for her to go from a Chad or a Tyrone to an older man in his 40s, okay, that don't have the Chad or Tyrone look, a man in his 40s that's past his prime, that's just average looking or even worse, below average looking, it's not gonna, she's not gonna stick around, especially if you lose your bag. Like, if you don't have the money that you used to have and you end up broke, she's gonna fucking file for divorce or she's gonna leave you quickly. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have, that's why I say, man, a lot of us gotta stay rich if we want to attract these type of women. You feel what I'm saying? But it won't be authentic though. You feel what I'm saying? It's not gonna be authentic. It's gonna be a woman that's just there just to get your money, and she could care less, whether or not she's attracted to you or you attracted to her. She just wants your money. That's the curse. Sometimes we gotta talk about the curse and get prepared. When you get the bag, it's gonna be about your wallet and nothing else, bro. Like, this woman, she's used to dating men who are younger, and more attractive than you. She's used to that type of caliber of men. You know what I'm saying? So just remember, get the bag. Don't get me wrong. Don't use this as a fucking excuse to not get the bag. Nah, get the bag, no matter. Still get the bag, but just be aware, bro. Like, the women that you want to attract, they're gonna be gold diggers. They're gonna be women that are above your looks level. You feel what I'm saying? Women who don't really care about you. You feel what I'm saying? But the good thing about the bag is it'll keep you having a woman in your life. That's the only good thing about the bag. But the bag, the bag has a curse. You know, the women won't care for you, you know, or authentically. Look at Mayweather. Look at his girlfriend. His woman is beautiful in her 20s. Without Mayweather's money, he wouldn't have been able to pull that type of woman, bro. Mayweather almost 50 years old. He about, what, 47, 48 years old. And his woman is top tier in the status. He was able to beautiful woman. But that's the curse of the bag, man. You're not gonna have a woman that actually loves you, that really cares about you. You know what I'm saying? Genuinely though. A female that's genuinely, you know, caring about you every single day. We gotta get some water and we need Gatorade. Oh. This beef jerky is expensive, goddammit. This beef jerky is expensive. It's like $4
Yep.
for this stick?
$3.99.
God damn. Plus tax.
Anything else?
That's it, brother.
$8.36.
How much?
$8.36.
Hey.
Okay.
Thank you. You too, man. Have a good night. You know, the bag, it can bring women to you. Yeah, they'll be attracted to you because of your money and your wealth and stuff like that. And men don't care about that. I remember a motherfucker saying, yeah, you know, women, they're just after you for just your money. They don't care about you, but you gotta remember, men are like, we don't care, you know, what the fuck? Why is this shit open, bro? Alright, so I'm back. Men don't care about like whether or not they love us for us. You know, men are visual creatures too, and we like what we like, and we always try to go for the most prettiest woman that we can get because it's in our, you know, I mean, biologically we do that. You know, we always go for the most prettiest girl when we got the money. Okay? And it's in our genetics. You know, it's in our genetic code to go after the most prettiest woman. You know what I'm saying? You know, but these women, they're top tier. and they're young, so they can't possibly love you. You know, Mayweather's girlfriend, she can't possibly love him. The guy's like 40 something years old, bruh, and she's in her 20s. She's top tier. Okay, yeah. You know, she probably giving them sex, you know, giving them blowjobs on the regular. And that's what we care about. We care about getting sexual satisfaction. You know, a lot of us are not going to care whether or not she loved us for us. We're not wired to think like, damn, what if she don't love me for me? I'm going to dump her ass because she don't really love me for me. We don't think like that. We think like, damn, she's really sucking my dick good. She's giving me some of that sunshine pussy. I'm going to keep her around. You know, I'm gonna fuck her fucking brains out, and I'm gonna spend money on her in the process. You know what I'm saying? So men don't care about that. Like me, I wouldn't care if the woman didn't love me for me, if I got with a top tier woman, because I wouldn't be able to get her if it wasn't for my money. But it would be a nice experience to be with a top tier woman, you know, at all, because think about it. You wouldn't even get that experience if it wasn't for your money. So at least you got the experience to have sex with top tier women. Feel what I'm saying? At least you got options. You know what I'm saying? You're not alone. You're not by yourself. You're not dating, you know, low tier women. Feel what I'm saying? So yeah, it's not going to be an authentic relationship. Just be prepared for that. You know, just remember that it's going to be all about the money at one point. You feel what I'm saying? It's going to be all about your bread, what you spending. A lot of women, when you get the bag, when you first start dating them, they're gonna come out of nowhere from left field and ask you, can you buy them something? Because they know you got a lot of money. So they're gonna, on the first date, try their luck. Can you buy me a bag? And you're not even sleeping with her yet. You're gonna get women like that. Can you buy me a Gucci bag? Can you buy me a Prada bag? And you be like, bitch, I just fucking met you. For real, you're gonna get those type of women, bro. They're gonna want you to buy them something on the first date. And you be like, bitch, I just met you like last week, and you already trying to get into my pockets? You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, it's gonna be a curse to come with your bag. Is that you're not gonna find genuine women that's genuinely fucking sexually attracted to you. Feel what I'm saying? These women are not gonna be attracted to you like that. No matter how much money you have, you can't, you're not gonna be able to get that genuine attraction. You feel what I'm saying? Where you're just, can't wait. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna be able to get that type of attraction with money. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, the bag is fish bait. Yeah, to get her to respond. Exactly. Sean Breezy. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you're not gonna get that genuine connection as you do with an average woman. Let me tell you something. You know, with an average woman, me, Kelcat, I get the genuine connection, man, because me and her, we're both average looking. So we're both gonna fall for each other. You know, she'll do things like lick your balls, you know, suck your dick real good because she's actually attracted to you. There's some attraction there. You feel what I'm saying? But a female that, you know, what's that doing? A female, she ain't gonna want to do all that. You know, she might do it because she got some money or something like that. But a lot of times, you know, if you get with a woman that's not attracted to you, but she's attracted, right? Where the female just lays there and let you stick it in, you know, not in the sexual interaction. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, you're gonna get females that's gonna give you starfish sex, what they call it, bro. No, starfish sex. Where the female, she gonna let you stick. Oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. Look up in the dictionary and, you know, look up starfish sex, bro. Look up starfish sex, where the female is just laying there, ain't doing nothing. She not waving her arms back and forth. She not really moaning. She just letting you have your way with her. That's what you're gonna get when a woman who's not attracted to you, bro. You're gonna get starfish sex. You feel what I'm saying? That's the curse of the bag. Remember, there's a curse with it. You know what I'm saying? Like the bag, it won't be able to like create genuine attraction. You feel what I'm saying? Oh, I'm gonna lay down, man. I'm tired. I've been running around all day. Kelcat is tired. Yeah, it won't be able to attract women that are genuine, man. Some dudes, they hide their money so they can get a woman that's really attracted to them. But you won't get the most attractive with females. You feel what I'm saying? Like, there's no win in that situation. You know, you can hide your money, you know, and pretend that, you know, you're not rich, and to attract a woman that really love you for you. You feel what I'm saying? Um, you know, what I'm saying? You can do that, man, but it won't be genuine. It won't be genuine, bruh. That's a good thing about, like, you know, genuine sex. Is a woman is really attracted to you, man. And you can't replace that shit, bro. You can't, you know, replace genuine attraction. Where a female, she just so into you, you know, and the bitch is, she's busting nuts, you know, and she's really attracted to you. You know, you can't replace that. You know, not even $1 billion can replace that, though. You feel what I'm saying? Not even $1 billion can like replace genuine attraction. Yeah, you can have the bag and everything, man, but does this woman really love you? Is she really into you? Is she really attracted to you? See, I realize that, man, women who are attracted to you, they fucking suck your dick, They fucking swallow your cum. They lick your balls. They do everything, bro, because they really attracted to you. But women who are not attracted to you, man, you gotta tell them to do everything, and then they're not even comfortable with doing it. In the back of their mind, they're like, "Ew, I licked a 45-year-old man's balls." You feel what I'm saying? Ew, a 45-year-old man, I had to lick his balls to get a bag, to get a Gucci bag. I had to lick a 45-year-old man's balls. Ew, ew. That's how they are, bro. Hold on. Hold on one second. I don't think we're good. That's the big plan. I will hide it and make the bag last longer. Yeah, you can. My thing is, if you want true love, just remember, when we get money, we want the top tier women, bro. We want the women that are fuck. We want the women with the gold booties. You feel what I'm saying? We want the women with the long hair, big old breasts, top tier face. And when we get money, we go after those type of women. This fucking phone just keeps on this fucking phone, man. You're not gonna get the women that you really like, just being your normal self. Like me, if I hide my money, let's say I got the bag, right? And I hid my money. I hid my money. I won't be able to get the woman that I truly want. I will get women who are lacking in things, like the booty. Like I for a long time in my life, I have been struggling with women who got the you know what I'm saying, who got a big ass and stuff. If I hide my money, I won't be able to get type of women. Yeah, you know, it would be good to get a woman who's actually attracted to you, but at the same time, you're not gonna want these type of women. You feel what I'm saying? You're not gonna want these type of women. You're gonna want women who got a nice big padunk because that's what you like, and you're not gonna, you're not gonna want to settle for less. You feel what I'm saying? You're not gonna want to you're not gonna want to settle for less out here. You know, we could do that. We could go out. You feel what I'm saying? We could go out and get the money, get the bag, get the female that you want. When it's about looks, right? There's a genuine attraction. You want her, she want you just as bad. You can't like tear tear each other. You can't wait to tear each other's clothes off. And when you get in the room, that person, there's chemistry there. You feel what I'm saying? But you gotta realize as you get older, man, you're not gonna get that chemistry with a young female like that. You feel what I'm saying? Being a guy that's over 40 years old. You feel what I'm saying? Oh my God. So just remember, bro, when you get the bag, this is gonna happen. You're gonna get women who are just gold diggers coming to you, man. You know, and just be okay with that. Are you okay with gold diggers being with you? Are you okay, with the relationship that you're in? Are you okay with it being like not authentic? You see what I'm saying? Are you okay with that? Are you okay? Anyway, I'm gonna end this video because I'm yawning. I'm tired. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Just want to drop that quick jewel, man. You guys have a good day. I'm out. Peace. See y'all tomorrow in the morning.